I just read part 1 from my book Necessary, chapter 1, which is called A Letter to the Enemy, part 1. Now I'm going to pick up where I left off and read just a little bit more. This is called A Letter to the Enemy, part 1. In your arrogance, you forgot who was my overseer. As you celebrated the roles you played during some of the worst seasons of my life, you forgot who knew the ending before the beginning. Somehow you failed to notice before the curtains were open, before your scenes began, before you played your wicked, evil role in my life, I was already predestined for greatness. You messed up when you left me on my knees feeling insecure, fearful, weak, alone, unsure of who I was, and doubting my gifts and talents. It was in those painful, lonely seasons that I began to sit in the presence of my Father and recognize his voice and words of wisdom. He whispers. I guess I never sat long enough to realize he actually whispers to me. I had no idea I could be strong in my weakest moments because his power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. I had no idea I could grow from dark places because he commands his angels concerning me. Psalm 91:11-12. And I had no idea it was possible to have great peace in the middle of my storms because God is able to give me peace that surpasses all understanding. Philippians 4:6-7. So I thank you for leaving me on my knees, because without your help, I never would have sat still long enough to discover that all along, my Father was trying to speak to me. Now, this chapter gets really heavy. I just read just the first 2 pages of it, but I pray that you've been encouraged. I love you all. Bye-bye.